Elliott of the Sens broke a skate blade walking out to start the third period, and Leonard had to come on and play.
Yes.
Tarasenko works it around. Leonard down, backhand shot. Leonard never saw the rebound. It squirted down in the corner. Now Savchenko with it. He tries a shot. Eriksson got in the way of that. Good pressure by the Russians in the early going. The Swedes out shooting from 5-2 though. Here's Tarasenko, shoots, scores! Banks it in, and the Russians take the lead.
That's Tarasenko's third goal of this tournament. He's had 17 shots on goal. That's his 18th. But what I like, Gord, is the fact that they're dominating below the icing line. That's just a bad turnover by Tim Eriksson. The play's going to stay alive. And watch Tarasenko just down low, very crafty, banking it off the blocker of Robin Leonard to make it 1-0 Russia. When we talk about the fatigue factor, how about the fact that the Swedes look so tentative? We have yet to see the Swedes look so tentative, and that's the first time in this tournament.
Can't find him. A long pass for Golubev, misfires, rolls all the way down to Leonard, leaves that. Icing though was waved off. Now a centering pass, Golubev in, scores! Denis Golubev taps it home. Leonard left the puck, and the Russians take a 2-0 lead.
We gotta watch this whole thing about whether this is icing or not. I think Robin Leonard thought this was icing. Let's just see if this touches anybody. That doesn't touch anybody. It goes down. Robin Leonard thinks that's icing. He clearly thinks that's icing. That's why he doesn't play it. And then Golubev jumps on it. That is icing. The Swedes get ripped off big time on this play. There's no way that defender, the arm is up right there. That is an icing call. That is a blown call by the officials. That gives the Russians a 2-goal. He thinks that's icing. That's why he doesn't play the puck.
And Bacharov jumped on it. Now there's a discussion at the Swedish bench.
I don't blame him. I'd be furious. That's why Roger Rönnberg's so upset. I was looking at that going, that's got to be icing.
Going this power play. Adam Larsson feeds it across. The shot by Dolbeck goes just wide. Thornburg with it. Thornburg back for Larsson. Adam Larsson power play goal, and the Swedes are back in it.
They needed something, and they got that something from one of their best players, in Adam Larsson. Trying to get people to the front of the net, but what I like, Gord, in this situation, they keep their feet moving, they get people in front of the net. Look at that little play by Anton Lander down low. You'll see 16 in goal just skate right in front of Shikin, and I think he gets Shikin's attention enough, and you see Valeri Bragin not happy at all. That puck should have been out of the zone, he's probably saying.
Now they're back to 5-on-5 as Lander steps out of the box, and Järnkrok has it. In with Lander, and Adam Larsson, who has the Swedish goal, feeds it back in front. Järnkrok scores! Järnkrok with an exuberant celebration, and no wonder.
Well, I'm just happy that the icing call now kind of doesn't have a real focus on this game. It's chipped out of the air.
Was it fast, or was it Järnkrok?
Larsson throws it out front. It looks to be like it's going to be Järnkrok, the Detroit Red Wings second-round pick in 2010. Right there. Hard to say.
Ender back the other way with Klingberg and Freeberg. Sergeyev takes a whack at it. 90 seconds to go in this power play. Larsson feeds it across. There's a shot. Salim, and the Swedes have the lead.
Patrick Salim, who did the damage to Canada, forcing overtime and eventually a shootout with a tying goal. He gets his fourth of the tournament. And this is a blast on the power play with lots of yellow sweaters in the slot for the Swedes. Carl Klingberg's there. You see the traffic from Klingberg, and Shikin doesn't see it till it goes past him. You see him waving his hands because he doesn't see the puck. Salim, the Nashville Predators pick, puts it behind Shikin and gives the Swedes a 3-2 lead. Watch the reaction with his hands. I couldn't see it. No, you couldn't.
What a turn of events. Orlov, the Russians' best defenseman, takes a slashing penalty about 170 feet from his own net. He's shaken up. And meanwhile, the puck moved ahead to the Swedish zone. Kitson with it. Shikin is just now picking up his goal stick. In the meantime, Orlov has the puck. Backhand just loose in front. Later down the Sergei Kalinin ties it up with 1:27 to go.
Just when you think they're out of it, they're not out of it. And it's a turnover by Calle Jarnkrok. He can't get the puck up and out of the zone, and then it's just a mad rush to the front of Robin Lehner. And finally, the stick comes in, and it's a finish for Sergei Kalinin. Watch 21 in red right there, jam it past Robin Lehner to tie it up at 3 with 1:27 to go. This has been a very strange game, Gordon.
It has. And it's not over yet. So euphoria for the Swedes on the power play goal. Interesting approach by Lindberg, who just starts at the center ice line, and in comes Lindberg. On Shikin, backhand shot is stopped.
I know that he's Russian, but Shikin reminds me of Dominik Hasek in terms of what he does. He just roly-poly all over the place, stick in the air, body across the crease. Unorthodox, but getting it done.
And now Tarasenko wastes no time. Vladimir Tarasenko in, waits, and Leonard gets him.
Leonard did a nice job not biting on the first fake, and you watch his push-off with his left foot. He just stays right with Vladimir Tarasenko. Just that little move, Leonard never bought on it, and he pushed off and was able to come across the crease.
Now Sebastian Wanström, who did not shoot against Canada. Wanström in, stopped.
Kind of a 5-0, huh, Gord? Maybe thinking Shikin was going to open up, but Shikin shut it right down. Wanström doesn't have a lot of speed to the very end, and then Shikin just closes that 5-hole down.
Lehner would be used to shootouts from his days in the OHL and the American League, and now Golubev works in. No one scored yet. Golubev in, score! Denis Golubev.
Right at the last second, he gets Leonard open up right there. That opened him up. That little feint on the puck opens him up. That's nice.
Lander has to score now to extend it. Anton Lander works in, hit the post, and the Russians have beaten the Swedes. Russia will go to the gold medal game. The disheartened Swedes will play for bronze. They were just over 3 minutes away from elimination, but the Russians have won it, and they'll play in the gold medal game for the first time since 2007, when they beat the Swedes in the semifinals that year as well.
This is a miracle moment for this team. They were written off after they lost their first 2 games of this tournament, 6-3 to Canada, 2-0 to Sweden. You see the jubilation of the Russians, and look at the disheartened Swedes on their bench. I have never seen their team so disheartened. Not even when they lost in 09 to Canada, not when they lost in 08 and Pardubice to Canada. That's the most disappointing I've seen the Swedish team. They really felt they were the favorites going into this tournament. And you'll see Anton Lander come in and ring one off the post by Dmitry Shikin. And that's the end of the tournament in terms of the gold medal possibilities for the Swedes because of Lander rifling one off the post.
And Lander disconsolate sitting against the boards. Pipe and out.
Well, they knew what the huge thing was in this game. They didn't get the start they needed. The Swedes weren't good enough off the start. The Russians were really opportunistic. Shikin was awesome when he had to be. And look at that bit. That's a great reaction. Love to see that.
Shikin wasn't even the Russian starting goaltender when the tournament began. He was the backup to Igor Bobkov. But Bobkov played poorly against Canada. It's been Shikin all the way since. The Russians will play for gold on Wednesday. The Swedes will have to settle for bronze.